right, what's going on YouTube? I am Tracie Franklin, Glenfiddich Ambassador for the East Coast.
And I'm Sniff of ScotchNSniff, and I can't explain to you guys how nervous I am for what's about to happen.
Yeah.
This is the second in a series that we're doing called Mystery Whiskies Under 50, where we give the videographer a couple of dollars, he goes out and buys a whiskey, and then we try it. Blind. So, of course, we're going to be doing this with a guest host, but we're doing it with Tracie today, which is going to be amazing because she's got an incredible palate, so we should be safe from whatever's going to be happening. Whoa. But having only done this once before, I couldn't believe our reactions were incredible, and the bottle was a surprise. This is like the ultimate in blind tasting,
yes.
So using
let's
our
get
noses,
in it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do
Let's give it a shot. Oh, man. I wasn't even going straight for the color because I'm like, well,
I'm just trying to look and see if it's
That's a good question. I wonder where it does come from.
Yeah.
That's a weird nose.
Whoa.
Wow, weird.
Oh, no. Okay, let
Your face has such nervousness. But I'm just feeling it inside. I'm like, I'll try to just tone it down for this video. But I'm really smelling it. I'm like, it's not toning down.
Well, I am definitely an emotive person, and my face it tells you everything that's going on in my head, so I can't help that. Oh my, this is weird.
Weird's a good word for it.
So there's...
It's bringing back weird childhood emotions. Like, I can't tell you what's in this. It
I don't
smells
know,
like weird,
but
like,
it is like almost
paper
like a...
notes.
Yeah, but almost like a white wine, or a...
Actually.
You know, there's like an apple, or a cider, or a... I would say cider more just because there's a real...
I'm at a loss for words on this one. To me, it smells papery, like literally paper, but like old, like you smell old tea paper, and it has like that really like I'm thinking
musty
of like
almost
yeah, almost like that. Like, not like a book though. Man, books have such good smells.
No, yeah, but book is very, very
like you know the smell of a book when you smell it.
Versus just picking up a paper that's
this
been
is
around
like
too
fresher
long.
paper, as it were. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I feel like there's a cidery sort of note up top.
Mm-hmm.
And the top of...
Cider's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's apple cider's a really good way to put it. It almost has like it's got some kind of like astringency to it that actually gives it like almost that bubbliness of cider though, which is really weird.
Even on the nose,
it carries on the nose, but like it really hits you on the palate though. And then it finishes like it's one noted across the board. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
There's definitely that astringency, but there's also... I don't know. Like a corny... Like I feel like it's...
It doesn't even taste corny to me. Corny's got like such a sweet
not
note
even
to it, and
but
this
like,
is like...
Like a new make then. Like a new make sort of flavor to it.
It's young.
Because it doesn't necessarily...
It's probably super young. Jason, what did you buy?
Oh, I got your paper totally on that.
Paper.
That next sniff.
I'm telling you, that's like it's.
It was like right in this corner. It was
like
hiding
paper.
away.
You're like, what is this?
No, but
what
right in that corner, it was hiding. And I was like, wait.
That's so weird. It reminds me of bad cognac. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, I do still, because
it's weird.
It's definitely a layer of fruit, but that fruit has been, it's like bruised
Where are you
and
getting
sad.
fruit?
Yeah, it's like a plum that's been sitting in the thing.
A family goes to an orchard and they're gonna go pick apples, but their one kid is only grabbing the ones on the ground that are like black and rotten. Yeah. These are great. Like I don't think so, Billy. You should put that back.
Kind of that.
Billy.
But it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that it's not the ripe. It's not the vibrant. It's not.
Yeah, a little bit of water gets a little more appley.
Okay.
It is weird apple though. It's not like this isn't. It's not like when you think of like a classic apple, like a Gala or like a Granny Smith. Nothing like that. It's just like.
It's like a crab apple that's like sour.
Apples, those are definitely not good.
Are they just super sour?
Yeah. You try them as a kid and you're like, this is horrible. I can't get behind this. It's still weird.
I feel like more spice came out of it, as if there might be like rye or something in it. Like there's a grassiness that came out now.
With the water.
Mm-hmm. Only with the water.
Actually, rye is exactly how it is, but not good rye. This is like Midwinter's Dram rye. Like close to dill.
Well, which Midwinter's Dram?
No.
That's the thing.
I've had like 3 different ones.
Dill
and
is
all of them to
definitely...
me are like dill, fish.
Okay. I
like Midwinter's Dram?
I like some of those chapters, yes. But I also do check the dill. Like that is definitely
that's what makes me think
that
of.
Happens in it. But again, remember I love vegetal things. So
correct.
That's also on
oh
my
my gosh,
palate.
you should love Brand 10 then, because like Brand 10 is like that's what, and Sagamore Rye, you probably love it because it is so heavy in vegetal notes. When I wrote a review, I was like, like those are not my. That's not
Gotcha.
my notes. Those are not my notes. Those are not my people.
Well, it depends on which Sagamore 10. There was
the
one
cast
that I
strength
had.
actually it tones that down and it's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
But the regular
There was one that I had that was finished in some sort of really unique cask.
Muscatel.
Yeah, actually, really
I have
cool.
that.
Was really
I actually
cool.
like that.
Yeah,
It
that was
tastes
really cool.
It tastes funky.
It
tastes pretty good.
But I think it actually, and as it sat and as I added water, like, it definitely came to a place where I enjoyed
How
it.
did we get here?
Stop.
Because,
Back
all right,
here,
we're
and
doing a
let's
mystery
listen to-
review, but
let's
we're
listen.
this is what we're comparing it to, though. So this is giving you an
Okay.
idea. Like there are other
Right.
bottles out
This is
there
where our palate's
that
kinda
are like
taking us.
this, but better. Like,
Well, I mean, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's unveil.
I'm so nervous for this. And in the future, I'll buy brown bags, so this looks less weird. What is this?
No idea.
287 single malt whiskey,
Okay.
limited edition.
So it's an American single malt.
Yes,
Yeah,
made
American
in
oak.
Port Chester, New York. Charred American oak.
26 month. There we go. We caught super young.
Yeah. Look, it's approved for release.
Yeah.
Who's TLRS?
Anything else? 49%
Oh, here we go.
cleaning stuff. 49%. I don't know.
Oh, I was like, oh, is that what's in this cleaning stuff? Because
I
that
was like-
explains some,
It's
explains
not.
some of those
Oh,
notes.
Stop. Is it finished or anything? Is there anything? They're saying we should
Local
be tasting
brews, beer is
caramel
made
and
from
floral,
grains, whiskey's made
vanilla.
from grains, whiskey's also made from beer. Or still, what if we made whiskey from beer by a brewery?
Got it. So it's a Captain Lawrence.
This is a thousands of gallons of fresh Chester pale ale. 287 was born. So this is actually a pale ale.
Okay. Yeah. I guess what
Malted
that's what it came from. And
barley, new oak barrels. They claim there are caramel and vanilla flavors in it, but somebody's been drinking too much. Definitely try it with a splash of water. I would definitely do it with water. The water
I agree. The water definitely
helped it a lot.
And I'm going to add some more.
But it helped it a lot if you're into rye.
What's the proof of it? Because yes, it definitely brought out a
45%.
spiciness.
Yeah,
So
if
it's
you're
not that high,
if you're into rye whiskey, this is probably your jam. Which is weird because this isn't a rye.
It's not. Yeah.
It's
So
a single
where's
malt.
where's the like chocolate like for? But it's a young malt.
Yeah, where are the malt notes coming
Yeah.
from? That's a huge difference between American stuff and I guess the Scots stuff. That's why, because like with Scottish stuff, you're aging at least 10, 12 years. So it gives it time for the malt to do what it needs to do in terms of flavor. But man, oh man, when you do it young, this is...
Yeah, try more water.
Even more water? Does it get even more rye though?
It does a little.
Why do you want...
Because why not?
Because why not?
Right?
I love your answer. The best
We're supposed
answer
to be
ever.
exploring. We're supposed to be having fun. Having fun with our whiskey.
Nervous fun. Super nervous fun.
There's no nervous. This is totally...
Oh no, and now it's like super like... Oh my god, if you're a rye fan, just buy this. Pour some of that water in, and you don't need Midwinter's Night's Strand.
It's yes. So this malt,
that's weird.
But it's a beer. It's a pale ale. So I wonder what that beer is like. I think that it.
You think the beer's got rye-ish notes? It'd be weird for a beer, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
I'm not a huge beer fan.
I wouldn't think so. But as a pale ale, it could have a little bit of that pininess to it. I don't know how much hop they're actually gonna put in that, but. Maybe that could be more.
In terms of
what we're
mouthfeel,
detecting.
I like how much more viscous it gets.
Yeah. No, the water definitely
You
helps.
added more water. Now I taste more oak. Like
There's
real
your vanilla and
charred
caramel.
oak.
There's
now,
your charred oak.
now the vanilla is coming
so
into
this
play.
one definitely add water.
Oh my gosh, add a lot of water.
It changed. I think that when it was those flavors are much more constricted. Everything was all in.
Yeah, tight
like
and
it was
weird.
tight and.
Oof. No, this is a weird one.
So where would you put it? Would you buy it? Would you drink it again?
I think if they sold it under their name and brought it down to 40% by adding more water at some part in the process so that it could actually be just like a regular whiskey,
Yeah.
even at 40%. I mean, American whiskeys, everybody seems to care about, like, oh, it needs to
Yeah,
be
it
proofed
needs to
up.
be- right.
I need to have this at like cask strength, or I'm gonna die. Like, I don't think that's super necessary, and this
Yeah.
is a really good example of why. I think more water in this one would, open it up so that it actually tastes better.
I completely agree. Makes it a bit more palatable
It does
for
to
us.
me, though. I really do want to call this a cheap man's Midwinter's Night Dram, because if this is under $50, then it's like literally half the price.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
You can call it
'Cause
that. I'm
I
not
don't
going to call
like
it that because
those
I don't
nasty
think
rye
that.
spices.
Yeah. So, but I actually do enjoy some of the spice that's on this, and I think that it right now a lot for me with the spice is kind of like that clove is kind of kicking through, but I do think that oak definitely came through. And some
Finally,
kind of-
with a lot of water. Okay.
All right.
So, if you guys have ever tried this, leave a comment, question, concern.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Subscribe, do things.
If there's info about it that you know that we didn't talk about because we're just learning about it as we're reading it.
If you are the distillery, I know you probably hate me right now.
No, it's because it's good. We didn't say it was bad. We didn't say it was.
was
We
just
said
way
it needed
different.
some more water. It definitely changed dramatically with the water.
Definitely.
Yay.
If you had too much water, though, and then it's under 40%, then you can't call it whiskey.
It's true.
This is tough.
It's true.
It's tough.
It's unique.
It's unique.
I think that was a fun one. Thank you for that. That was a
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah,
Made from beer.
This is a
Made from Captain Lawrence Pale Ale.
fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play this again.